स्वयमभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं हरिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सद्गुणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So we are continuing our discussion on Brahma Samhita. The treatise that Brahmaji wrote after seeing Lord Vishnu personally and his abode personally. So we know that Brahmaji's lifespan is very long and his day and night spans are also very long. So because of these long spans of days and nights, whenever night comes, just like we forget everything when we sleep, similarly Brahmaji forgets everything when he sleeps and he gets up the next day. He forgets everything, and that is very beautifully narrated in the second canto of Bhagavad. Brahmaji woke up from sleep and he seen darkness everywhere. And he is in the lotus stem that is originating from Lord Vishnu. And he is going up and down and he is not finding the end to it. Neither this end, not this end. He is only hearing two words. Tapa, 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 tapa. And Brahmaji does demigod year wise 10,000 years of tapasya. Our 1 year is demigod is 1 day. हमारे जैसे 6 महीने और 6 महीने मिल करके एक, या हमारे जैसे दिन और रात मिल करके एक दिन होता है, वैसे देवताओं का उत्तरायण और दक्षिणायन मिल करके एक दिन होता है. ऐसे 10,000 वर्ष ब्रह्मा जी ने दृढ़ तपस्या, and then he got to see Vaikuntha and he sees Vishnu just like I and you are seeing each other. And that's when he wrote what he saw. And Brahma Samhita has 100 chapters. We have only 5th chapter, little bit here and there. That too, what Lord Chaitanya found in Adi Keshav Mandir when he was preaching in the South Indian tour. So, last 2 sessions we had on this, and we discussed the first 12 shlokas. So, the first 7 shlokas, they describe about Lord, his form and his abode. Specifically, 7th shloka describes how, or first 6 shlokas describe Lord, his body and his abode. The 7th shloka describes how to gain access to Lord's superior nature. And Shloka 8 onwards till 29 describe Lord's relation with this material world and how the material creation forms, expands, maintains, and annihilates. So, first 12 shlokas we had seen, but before that, we'll begin our discussion and go ahead. We'll recite the full Brahma Samhita and then we'll begin. So, we will recite together. I hope you all have papers to see. Please recite, try to recite. These recitations are also very, very important. Just the Shabda Dhvani, yes, just the Dhvani, and we wanting to participate in this Dhvani, that itself is glorious. Yes. So we might find, some of us might find chanting Sanskrit difficult. Still, nevertheless, try your best. श्री ब्रह्म संहिता की ईश्वरः परमः कृष्णः सच्चिदानंद विग्रहः अनादिरादिर्गोविन्दः सर्वकारण कारणम् चिन्तामणि प्रकर सद्म सुकल्प वृक्ष लक्षावृतेषु सुरभीर विकारयन्तम् लक्ष्मी सहस्रशत संभ्रम सेव्यमानम् गोविन्दमादि पुरुषम् तमहं भजामि वेणुं त्वनन्तमरविन्ददलायताक्षम् बर्हावतं समसिताम्बुदसुन्दराङ्गम् गन्धर्वकोटिकमनीय विशेषशोभम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलसद्वनमाल्यवं श्री रत्नागरं प्रणयते निकलाविलासम् श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नियतं प्रकाशम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अङ्गानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्ति पश्यन्ति पान्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मय सदुज्ज्वल विग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमदुर्लभमात्मभक्तौ गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि पन्थास्तु कोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रगम्यो वायोरथापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवाः सोऽप्यस्ति यत्र पदसीन्यविचिन्तनत्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि एकोऽप्यसौ रचयितुं जगदण्डकोटि यच्छक्तिरस्ति जगदण्डचयाय दन्तः अण्डान्तरस्थ परमाणुचयान्तरस्थम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजास्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमा सदयानभूषा सुप्तैर्यमेव निगमप्रथितैः सुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मय रसप्रतिभाविताभिस्ताभिर्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनचुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरो भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णः स्वयं समभवत्परमः पुमान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यस्य प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदण्डकोटि कोटिश्वशेषवसुधादिविभूतिभिन्नम् तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूतम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। माया हि यस्य जगदण्डशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्यतद्विषयवेदवितायमाना सत्त्वावलम्बि परसत्त्वविशुद्धसत्त्वम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। आनन्दचिन्मयरसात्मतया मनःसु यः पाणिना प्रतिफलं स्मरतामुपेत्य लीलायुतेन भुवनानि जयत्यजस्रम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधाम सुतेषु तेषु ये प्रभावनिचया विहिताश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेका छायेव यस्य भुवनानि बिभर्ति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। श्रियं यथा दधिविकारविशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते न हि तथा पृथगस्ति हेतोः यः शम्भुतामपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। दीपाचिरेव हि दशान्तरमभ्युपेत्य दीपायते विवृतहेतुसमानधर्मा यस्तादृगेव हि च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यः कारणार्णवजले भजति स्म योगात् निद्रामनन्तजगदण्डसरोमकूपः आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परां स्वभुजिम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यस्यैकनिश्वसितकालमथावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमविलजा जगदण्डनाथा विष्णुर्महान् सचिवयस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यथाश्मशकलेषु निजेषु तेजः स्वीयं धियः प्रकटयद्यपि तद्वदत्र ब्रह्माय एष जगदण्डविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यद्पादपल्लवयुगं विनिधाय कुम्भः वन्द्रे प्रणामसमये स गणाधिराजः विघ्नान् विहन्तुमलमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। अभिर्महि गगनमम्बुमरुद्दिशश्च कालस्तथात्ममनसीति जगत्त्रयामि यस्मात् भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशन्ति यच्च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यच्चक्षुरेष सविता सकलग्रहाणां राजा समस्तसुरमूर्तिरशेषतेजा यस्याज्ञया भ्रमति संवृतकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं नमहं भजामि धर्मोदपामनिचयः श्रुतयस्तपांसि ब्रह्मादिकीर्तपतगावधयश्च जीवा यद्यन्तमात्रविभवप्रकटप्रभावा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं नमहं भजामि यस्मिन्द्रगोपमतवीन्द्रनमोऽस्वकर्मा बन्धानुरूपफलभाजनमातनोति कर्माणि निर्दहति किन्तु च भक्तिभाजा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं नमहं भजामि यं क्रोधकामसहज प्रणयादि भीति वात्सल्यमोहगुरुगौरवसेव्यभावै सञ्चिन्त्य तस्य सदृशं तनुमापुरेते गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं नमहं भजामि श्रियः कान्तः कान्तः परमपुरुषः कल्पतरवो ध्रुवा भूमिश्चिन्तामणि गणमयितोऽयममृतम् कथागानं नाट्यं गमनपीवं शिप्रियसखी चिरानन्दज्योति परमपि तदा साध्वमपि च स यत्र क्षीराब्धि स्रवति सुरभिभ्यश्च सुमहान् निमेषार्धाख्यो वा व्रजति न हि यत्रापि समयः भजे श्वेतद्वीपं तमहमिहं भूलोकमितियम् विनन्तस्ते सन्तः क्षितिविर्विचारां कतिपये। श्री ब्रह्म संहिता की जय। So we have had 2 sessions, and in each session we discussed 6 shlokas each of Brahma Samhita. So 12, so as we discussed, first 6 shlokas describe about Lord, his position, his abode, and his torso, his Shri, Divya Shri. And next, it is all about Lord's relation with this material world and how it manifests very perfectly. So shloka 13, please repeat after me. यस्य प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदण्डकोटि कोटिष्वशेषवसुधादिविभूतिभिन्नम् तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूतम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि So the Lord is the master of entirety of cosmos, innumerable universes. That was very nicely established right in verse 8. Ekopi asau rachayitum jagad andakoti yat shaktir asti jagadannachaya yadanata. It is He who is responsible alone for the creation of these innumerable universes. It is His strength that keeps them afloat. So, Shloka 13 carries the same mood. Yasya prabha prabhavatah. Prabha is light or tej, aura. Prabhavato means that emanates or enlightens. He is the one whose light enlightens all the innumerable universes. Yasya prabha prabhavatah jagadandakoti. So we have this very small universe, and in that small universe also there is a small galaxy. In that small galaxy there is a very small solar system. In that small solar system, there is a small earth. In that small earth, there is a small speck called India. In that, there is small Goa. It doesn't even look, you can't even look at Goa when you see the map. In that, there is one Madgaon. And there is Maruti Mandir. And there is one Jiva sitting behind this small structure, and he thinks I am so big. That is ego. One thinks I am so big, I am so important, I am the focal point of all my creation. Without me, nothing can happen. And if we see here, Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagat Anda Koti. Koti. Millions and millions of such universes are there. And what is there in those universes? Kotishu, Koti, Ashesha Vasudhadi, Vibhuti Bhinnam. Vibhuti is opulence. So just like you see here on this earth, Krishna's so variegated opulence is seen. Yes. We have plants who are standing there 200 years, 300 years standing there. They are living. If you ask a plant, are you happy? He'll say, I'm happy. Somebody asks you, how are you? What will you say? You might be like this, but it's happy. So you ask a plant standing there at the same place for 100 years, he's happy. There is a goat who's tied to a pole. She is to be sacrificed tomorrow. She is eating grass. Is she happy? There is a lion who's engaged in a circus. He works only on the hunters of the person whoever that person is part. You ask him, is he happy? The small ant who's crawling, and so many of them I trample every day under my foot. Knowingly, unknowingly, are they happy? They are all happy. And this is what I see on top. There are fishes, octopus, crabs, shells, so many varieties, Kotishu, Ashesha. Ashesh means there is no end to it. There is no end to Lord's opulence. Only here you see. Only here. If you make a hole, or if you dig land 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer and 1 foot deep, 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer by 1 foot deep, the amount of microorganisms there will exceed the entire population of human beings on this earth. 1 square kilometer, 1 foot deep. Imagine how many square kilometers and how much deep. So there is no end to Lord's opulence. Kotishu Ashesha Vasudha. Vasudha is earth. Vasudha Adi Vibhuti Bhinnam. So human being or scientist says life can exist only on earth because the habitable part is only earth. We have correct temperature, correct amount of water, correct humidity. But only on earth you see so much variety. You stand for 10 minutes like that. The tree is standing for 100 years. You stand 10 minutes. You'll become Charlie Chaplin. You can't. You can't. A normal tiger or a lion, yes, weighs 450 kg. Do you know what is 450 kg? If he bounces on you, then you will know what I mean. 450 kg when he promises. Yesterday at night I was coming from Zorla. So I saw what it is called, bison. Huge means हमारा भैंसा कुछ लगता ही नहीं उसके सामने. So huge and walking like a king from middle of the road. सब खड़े, इधर 3 गाड़ी खड़ी, इधर 4 गाड़ी खड़ी, और सब नीचे उतर करके फोटो खींच रहे. खींचो रैंप वॉक. You see the Kotishu, Ashesha, Vasudha, Adi, Vibhuti, these are opulences of the Lord. These are all opulences. And you see all big bodied organisms. Blue whale, elephant, these bisons, then oxes, yes, everything. They are all vegetarian. Nobody is non-vegetarian. अगर कोई बोलता है मेरे को ताकत के लिए चिकन खाना है, वो पागल है. चिकन खाने वाला कोई भी ब्लू व्हेल नहीं खाती, हाथी नहीं खाता, भैंसा नहीं खाता, बाइसन नहीं खाता, कोई नॉनवेज नहीं खाता. विशक्ति. You see, all these organisms will instill a sense of sattva in you. You see a lion, tiger, they'll instill fear in you. Why? Just predominate. So what you eat is what you are. You'll never be afraid of approaching a cow. But you will never approach a tiger. Even though he is fully nice, his belly is, you see a hiran का उधर ही पड़ा हुआ है, मतलब अभी खा करके डकार लेके अन्न मज्जिगे सारू मसरू खा करके बैठा हुआ है, फिर भी आप उसके पास नहीं जाएंगे. He instills a sense of awe, reverence, fear. So Kotishu, Ashesha, Vasudha, Adi, Vibhuti, Bhinnam. But that which emanates into this Ashesha Vibhuti is one. Tad Brahma. That spiritual matter is one. Tad Brahma, Nishkala. If we remember the discussion about Rama, the Murtishu Kala Niyamena Tishtan, we had taken the help of a paper and said if the paper is whole, a part of that paper is called Amsha. And again tearing, again a part of that Amsha is called Kala. So part is Amsha, part of part is Kala. So Rama Adi Murtishu Kala Niyamena Krishnan. So Lord Ram is not supreme, he is supreme personality of Godhead, but he carries the potency, 1/4 of the potency of the supreme personality. Bharat, Lakshman carries 1/6 of the potency of the supreme personality. Bharat and Shatrugna carry 1/8 of the potency of Lord Vishnu. Why was Parshuram defeated by Lord Ram? Because Parshuram ji is Shaktiyavesh Avatar. He is a Jiva who is empowered to act inhumanly. So in front of Vishnu Tattva, Jiva Tattva cannot fight and win. So Krishna has incarnations, variegated incarnations. In incarnations also there is so much variation. 6 different varieties of incarnations. So all this variegatedness comes from one supreme Brahman. That Brahma, Nishkala, it is undivided. Ashesha Bhuta, it is unending Brahma. And that Brahma's Murtimanta form is Govinda. Govinda Adi Purusha, Tamaham Bhajami. Next, text 14, please repeat after me. Maya hi yasya jagatanda shatani sute त्रैगुण्य तद्विषय वेद वितायमाना सत्त्वावलम्ब परिसत्त्व विशुद्ध सत्त्वम् गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि So, who is the one who is creating all these universes? Maya. Maya. Whose Maya? Yes, his Maya. Jinki Maya. Yes, means his. Maya hi yasya jagad anda shatani. Hundreds of them. Sute creates. Creates, and suta also means dhaga. So सूते means वो एक माला तैयार करती है. So Durga Devi as Maya is under the directions of Krishna making these wonderful universes and offering them to Krishna as a necklace. This is my offering to you, O my Lord. Maya Yasya Jagad Anda Shatani Sute. Sute means creates. Sute also means makes a mala of it. What are these universes made of? Traigunya Sattva Rajas Tamas. Tad Vishaya. What makes these three gunas act? And this is all detailed there in the second canto and third canto of Bhagavata. So Traigunya Tad Vishaya. And then how to come out of this Traigunya and Tad Vishaya? Veda. You need not be bound in this Traigunas and Tad Vishaya. Yes. Traigunya Vishaya Veda Nistraigunya Bhavaja. So Jiva by default is here in the capacity of having a body because of one's karma and because of one's access to modes of material nature. But to come out of this, you have Veda Vitayamana. There are Vedas. How are these Vedas coming? Why are these Vedas important? Sattva Avalamba Parasattva. The Sattva here, or the three modes, Sattva here refers or represents all the three modes. Sattva Avalamba Parasattva. This Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, which is indicated by Traiguna, is dependent on the supreme Parasattva or Vishuddha Sattva. Material world is encompassed by Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Three gunas in material creation. Beyond material creation, spiritual creation, what is the guna? Vishuddha Sattva. And this Vishuddha Sattva is transcendental to Sattva, Rajas and Tamas of this material world. So Sattva Avalambi Parasattva. This Sattva, Rajas and Tamas is dependent on that Parasattva, which is called Vishuddha Sattva. Why Parasattva? Because it is transcendental to Sattva, Rajas and Tamas of this material world. Because Krishna explains in 14th chapter of Gita that Sattva Guna in this material world also binds. It binds with Samadhan. एक सत्वगुणी व्यक्ति समाधानी होता है. समाधानी व्यक्ति को क्या चाहिए? और शांत. उस समाधान के कारण वो भगवत धाम जाने की चेष्टा भी छोड़ देता है. And that is why sattva is detrimental. Why rajas is detrimental? Because so many material desires, one cannot give time and energy for spiritual pursuits. That's why rajas is detrimental. Why tamas is detrimental? There is no cognizance of one's relation with Krishna. That is why tamas is detrimental. सत्व is also detrimental because समाधान में व्यक्ति क्या कर देता है, भगवत धाम जाने की इच्छा भी छोड़ देता है. क्या कर रहा है, अच्छा तो चल रहा है सब. And that happens as devotees also. 16 माला कर रहा हूं ना, हर फ्राइडे जा रहा हूं ना, 3 टाइम प्रसाद ही खा रहा हूं ना, और क्या करना है? This is devotee sattva. और क्या करना है? So we forget Krishna's instructions. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha. Really endeavor to always remember me. And that zeal is broken. So that is why sattva also binds. Whereas that is Vishuddha Sattva, that does not bind, it liberates. And that Vishuddha Sattva is transcendental to the Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. So Sattva, Traigunya Tad Vishaya Vedritayamana, Sattvavalambi Parasattva, Vishuddha Sattva, Govindamadi Purusham. Text 15, please repeat after me. आनंद चिन्मय रसात्मतया मनसो, आनंद चिन्मय रसात्मतया मनसो, यः प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मरतामुपेत्य, प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मरतामुपेत्य, लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयत्यजस्रम्, लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयत्यजस्रम्, गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि, गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि. So Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. This Ananda Chinmaya Rasa, this word expression comes here thrice in the entire Brahma Samhita. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. In this material world, we are all behind enjoyment. And enjoyment is characterized by rasa. We will find enjoyment or rasa and in different things according to our swabhav and our previous karmas. So because a lion or a tiger is programmed, he finds rasa in actual cold blood without cooking, eating flesh. Even those who are non-vegetarians, if they are given nice, fresh, ऐसे काट करके chop, dipped in rasa of rakta. Yes. No. वहाँ रस नहीं है. But whereas a lion or a tiger finds it very rasapurna. Program Ananda. So everyone, a pig, is finding the pleasure, fresh stool. Where will I get? Where will I get fresh stool? Early morning. They are most active then. A Rajasic person is very active. Where will I get sense gratification? Active, rasa. A Sattvic person is active. Where will I get Vedas? Where will I get Shabda Brahma? A Tamasic person is active. Where will I get sleep? Where will I have no responsibility? Where can I just exist peacefully? Everyone is active. Everyone is getting rasa. So, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa, but all these rasas have a beginning and an end. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. No beginning, no end. It's always there. So good to have that permanent hike. Yes. लोग क्यों भूखते हैं, लोग क्यों पीते हैं? But high change. Prabhupada, when he went to America, he introduced Hare Krishna mantra as stay high forever. You need not come down. Stay high forever. Chant Hare Krishna. We see our conditioning. Hare Krishna Mahamantra is really Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. But taking that Hare Krishna Mahamantra also, I am hankering for these material rasas. So much conditioning is there. Hare Krishna Mahamantra can unlock all Ananda Chinmaya Rasa only. And I have been taking it for years and years together. Still that Jada Rasa Prapti Ichha is so very innate. Imagine how much strong Maya's bonding is. How strong Maya's bonding is. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Atmataya Manatsu. So one who worships Krishna, Yaha Praninam Pratifalam Smaratam Upetya gets. When one gets Smaratam, when one thinks about Krishna, he gets Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. As what? Pratifala. Pratifala means return gift. We had discussed about the return gift last class also. Yes. So Pratifala. Pratifala means you remember Krishna and Krishna takes our remembrance of him very seriously. And because we are giving him gift of Ananda, Krishna becomes very happy when Jiva thinks of him. So because he becomes happy, he gives us a return gift. Pratifala. What is that Pratifala? Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. Where one experiences that Pratifala, Manahasu, in one's mind. And that is why mind is the focal point of going. Mind is the basis of our attraction to this material world. Mind is the only focal point which will take us beyond this material world. Uddhared Atma Atmanam Nam Atmanam Avasadayet Atmaiva hi Atmano Bandhu Atma eva Ripur Atmanam. With one's mind, one should try to elevate oneself, not degrade oneself. One's mind, if controlled, is the best friend. One's mind out of control is the worst enemy. It is mind only. And that is why how to control this mind. Chapter 4 and chapter 6 of Gita, 2 chapters are there entirely on controlling mind. 4 chapters about pure devotional service. 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 chapters about mixed devotional service, 7 and 8. And 2 chapters about mind. Imagine why Krishna speaks so much about mind. That is the bridge. But right now, this bridge is washed. Yes, you have tides which are coming. And tides, and high tide, the entire shore goes beyond water. Or below the water. Low tide, everything comes up. So when we have high material fever, this bridge of our mind cannot fathom how to work. We experience some loss, we go through some heartbreak, we go through some unhealthy situations or circumstances, that is like low tide. फिर वो मुझे स्मशान वैराग्य आता है, अरे अब भगवान ही चाहिए और कुछ नहीं चाहिए. लेकिन वो स्मशान वैराग्य वह स्मशान की जितना ही, हम स्मशान में पूरा दिन नहीं रहते, 1.5-2 घंटा ही रहते. वो वैराग्य भी हमारा 1.5-2 घंटे उतना ही रुकता है. फिर हम मोबाइल पे सास भी कभी बहुत ही देखते हैं. ये रे माझा माग गया. So, आनंद चिन्मय रस आत्मतया मनसु यह प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मरतामुपेत्य. But how will a jiva increase Krishna smaran? Why will a jiva realize or think about Krishna? Leela yetena. Krishna enacts beautiful pastimes. So Krishna's pastimes are a sneak peek to how Krishna attracts and engages all of his devotees in the spiritual world in service. It is his leelas which enhance his smaran. Leela yetena bhuvanani in this material world. Jayati ajastraha. This material world, bhuvana, is ajastraha. You can't win over it. Traipunya tad vishaya. Too much binding achievement. So Jayati ajastraha. In order to conquer which is not conquerable. Leela. So hearing about Lord's pastimes, and that's how we come to Shravana as the first prerequisite for enhancing our Krishna consciousness. So Krishna has enacted beautiful leelas. How do I get access to those leelas? Here. When I hear through my ears, they will go inside my mind. Churning will happen. And that churning gets us closer to Krishna. That is when after that churning, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. Right now it is only hankering of Jada Rasa. So in order to enhance his smaran, Krishna performs Leela. What that Leela does, it helps us conquer, go beyond this material creation and access Krishna's Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. Text 16, please repeat after me. गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधाम सुतेषु तेषु देते प्रभानि च यानि हिताश्च येन गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि. So Krishna's own home is called Goloka. But it is not that is the only thing that is there in this world. No. Goloka namni nijadhami. He stays there. Nijadham. तले चतस्य उसके नीचे तले चतस्य देवी महेश हरिधाम. So Haridham refers to Vaikuntha where Lord Hari resides. Devi Dham refers to material world. Durga Chaye Vayasya Bhuvanani Vibharti Durga. Devi Dham. Mahesh Dham refers to impersonal Brahma Jyoti, where Shaivites or monists, Mayavadis, they want to merge into Lord. So we have Goloka, we have Vaikunthas, then we have Kailasadham, impersonal Brahman, and below that we have material world. So Goloka namni nijadhamni tale chatasya Devi Mahesha Haridham. Material world, impersonal Brahman, and Vaikunthas. Teshu, वहां पे वो है. तेते प्रभाव निचय, वहां पर वो लोग अपना प्रभाव डालते हैं. Yes. So we see there is so much variegatedness. Life, jiva, rasa, existence is all about variegatedness. आप अपने घर में केवल एक बेडरूम ही बनाते हैं क्या? घर है ना, बेड है ना, बेडरूम है ना, हो गया खत्म। क्या करना है? सोना ही है? नहीं, एक हॉल रहेगा, किचन रहेगा, डाइनिंग स्पेस रहेगा, टॉयलेट बाथरूम रहेगा। टॉयलेट बाथरूम में भी फिर एकदम ऑर्नेट डिजाइन के टाइल्स क्यों डालते हैं? कौन जाने वाला होता है? वैसे ही 2 मिनट काम करके बाहर आना है। प्लास्टर लगा छोड़ दे यार, ऐसे नहीं। पूरे घर की सबसे महंगी टाइल बाथरूम में ही रहती है। यस, है कि नहीं? देवारे में जितना महंगा सामान नहीं लगता उतना बाथरूम में लगता है। कह सकते? क्यों? वी वांट वैरायटी, वी वांट वैरायटी। जीवा मीन्स वैरायटी। आपको कोई भी खाना कितना भी अच्छा लगे, वही चीज आपको सुबह दोपहर शाम देंगे। आपको कोई भी व्यक्ति कितना ही अच्छा लगे, सिर्फ पति पत्नी वही जी रहे, यू वांट समवन एल्स, यू वांट समवन एल्स। बच्चे चाहिए, ऑफिस चाहिए, भाई चाहिए, बहन चाहिए, सब चाहिए। हमारे डिवोटी, वेरी सीनियर डिवोटी फ्रॉम Satara. So just after lockdown, he had come to Sakri for a puja, and I had also been invited. So we are like, he very senior. He knows me. Kare Siddharth, I want to do. He knows me by my previous name. So we were like chatting. He is very senior to me. So he says, तुला काय सांगायचं? या कोरोनाने सगळी वाटलं. माझा मुलगा मला म्हणतो, पप्पा तुम्हाला आणि आईला 2 वर्ष बघून कंटाळा बाहेर जायचं. तुम्हाला आणि आईला 2 वर्ष बघून मला. So jiva means rasa. Jiva means variegatedness. You cannot be there without variegatedness. You want someone else. You want something else. व्यक्ति अपनी गाड़ी क्यों चेंज करता है? चल तो रही थी अच्छे से. व्यक्ति अपने घर को रिनोवेट क्यों करता है? एक प्रकार की चश्मे की फ्रेम होने के बाद वो चश्मे की फ्रेम बदल क्यों जाती है डिजाइन में? एक ही व्यक्ति के साथ रहने के लिए उसे लग्न क्यों कहते हैं? तपस्या. तपस्या है वो. एक ही व्यक्ति के साथ आप उस बैगेज को अपना रहे हो, इसीलिए वो यज्ञ है. वो व्यक्ति आएगा, उसके साथ में वो बैगेज भी लेके आएगा, अपने स्वभाव का, अपने गुणों का, अपने अहंकार का, अपने पसंद नापसंद का. वो आप उस व्यक्ति को ही नहीं, उस बैगेज को, उसके कर्मों का, उस बैगेज को आप अपना रहे हो, इसीलिए वो यज्ञ है. गाड़ी खरीदना यज्ञ क्यों नहीं है? सिर्फ शादी क्यों यज्ञ है? Are you getting the point? The point is you sacrifice something. What are you sacrificing? You are sacrificing variety. Variety is the nature, the essence of jiva. वो आप sacrifice कर रहे हो, इसलिए वो यज्ञ है. आपका बेटा बेटी आपको सुने ना सुने, आप उससे 3 बार खाना खिलाओ. आप उसके ऊपर पैसे इन्वेस्ट करोगे उसके अच्छे परवरिश के लिए. वो बड़ा होके चाहे आपको 10 गाली क्यों ना दे, लेकिन आप उसमें अभी इन्वेस्ट करोगे, वो यज्ञ है. So we see Shastras are so refined. Why something is called like that? घर में वास्तु गृह प्रवेश यज्ञ क्यों? उस घर में सब अच्छा ही नहीं होगा, वहां किसी का जान भी जाएगा, वहां झगड़े भी होंगे, आप वो छोड़ नहीं सकते, इसलिए वो यज्ञ है. सो जहां भी सैक्रिफाइस है वहां यज्ञ है. Wherever you sacrifice, तो there could be a possibility मैं इस घर से भाग जाऊं, मेरे पास पैसे भी हैं, कोई टेंशन नहीं है, कोई जीने के लिए पैसे चाहिए, लेकिन मैं ये घर छोड़ के नहीं जाऊंगा. वो यज्ञ है. यज्ञ means jiva gives up the tendency to enjoy rasa. That is, and when he gives up the tendency to enjoy material rasa, that's when spiritual rasa comes in. एक जार है या बाटली है, उसके अंदर पानी भरा हुआ है. अब उसके वो जब पानी जाएगा तभी तो उसके अंदर मिल्कशेक भरेगा, नहीं तो मिल्कशेक कैसे जाएगा? पानी है. वो थोड़ा सा 2 बूंद जाएगा, वो बस अच्छा जो पानी दिख रहा था वो मिल्की हो जाएगा. न मिल्कशेक का स्मेल आएगा, टेस्ट आएगा, लगेगा थोड़ा मिल्की मिल्की. दैट इज एग्जैक्टली आवर कृष्णा कॉन्शियसनेस. अभी तक पानी है, उसमें हम 2 बूंद मिल्कशेक के डाले, सब मिल्की मिल्की दिख रहा है, लेकिन टेस्ट तो पानी का ही आ रहा है. दूध हिलाओ फिर भी पानी ही है. वो पानी जाना चाहिए, मिल्कशेक अंदर जाएगा. आनंद चिन्मय रसा ततया मनसो. It'll take time. It'll take endeavor. Yes. यह प्राण देवी ते प्रभाव निचया. Krishna does not enter into anyone else's territory. तुम सब मेरे दास हो, मैं जो बोलता हूं वही करेगा. समझा ना? तेते प्रभाव निचयः विहिताश्चयः. He vihita, he has given them that freedom. Why Vishnu is supreme in Vaikuntha? Krishna has given him that freedom and left it. आप करो जो करो. Why Mahesha is supreme in impersonal Brahman? Krishna has given vihita. Vihita means, oh, the CEO of the company, he entrusts a person with, oh, आप ये plant चलाओ. So he becomes the plant head. But he is plant head. He is confirmed that authority. Someone has given that authority. And फिर वो CEO हर सुबह, अरे इतना क्यों हुआ, ऐसा क्यों हुआ? No. Then you leave it. So तेते प्रभाव विहितः. ये न जिसने किया है वो प्रभाव, जिसने दिया है वो प्रभाव, जिसने दिया है वो अधिकार. गोविंदम आदि पुरुषों सृष्टि स्थिति प्रलय साधन शक्ति रेखा. छायेव यस्य भुवनानि बिभर्ति दुर्गा. इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा. गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि. So, this shloka refers to Durga. Yes. Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya. Creation, maintenance, destruction. Sadhana Shakti, Eka. Eka is Pulling. Eka, स्त्रीलिंग. सो वो स्त्री है जो रिस्पॉन्सिबल है क्रिएशन, मेंटेनेंस और डिस्ट्रक्शन के लिए. एका. छायेव यस्य भुवनानि बिभर्ति दुर्गा. वो एका, वो स्त्री, उसका नाम क्या है? दुर्गा. What is the role of Durga? Who is Durga? Chaya eva. Chaya eva. छाया के 2 महीने. One, it will always be with the object that is casting it. And second, it will always be opposite to from where the light source is. So just like Krishna के साथ में माया. So that's why we see Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, when he was told by one person, कल रात कृष्ण मेरे स्वप्न में आए. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur immediately asked, did you see Maya also there, standing next to him? नहीं, तब तुम्हारा ड्रीम बकवास था. तुम आदमी देखेगा, उसकी परछाई नहीं देखेगा. तो भूत देखा? बिना परछाई के व्यक्ति मतलब भूत ही होता है. So छाये वयस्य भुवनानि. So Durga is like Chaya. She will always be there with Krishna. And that's why whenever we are wanting to go to Krishna, whom will we first encounter? Chaya. Durga. Chaya eva yasya. And she will always be, this is the first thing. So whenever we want to approach Krishna, first we must encounter Durga. And what, just like Chaya is exactly opposite to the object that casts it, similarly, Chaya, Durga, will always take us away from. That is why she is Maya. Maya hiyasya jagadanda shatani sudhi. Yes. Krishna Surya sama Maya haya andhakar. Jahan Krishna taha nahi Maya radhikar. Although they are at the same time existing together, Chaya comes from the same place. Chaya भी मेरे पैर से ही शुरू होती है. वो अलग जगह से शुरू नहीं होती, वो मेरे पैर से ही शुरू होती है. उसी प्रकार जीव कृष्णा कॉन्शियस में रहेगा, नहीं तो माया कॉन्शियस में रहेगा. वो कृष्णा कॉन्शियस नहीं है, बाय डिफॉल्ट वो माया कॉन्शियस है, क्योंकि कनेक्ट है पैरों में. छाये वयस्य. So there is no third possibility. Jiva is not Krishna conscious, definitely Maya conscious. There is no other third possibility. लॉटरी आ गई, रिजल्ट आ गया, या तो जीते या तो नहीं जीते. There is no third alternative. या तो तुम जीते या नहीं जीते. There is no third alternative. So Krishna के पास जाने के लिए माया is like a barrier. Why she is a barrier? She wants to test. Just like before a company hires us for a job, they take interview. It's screening. तुम कौन है, कैसा है, कंपनी के बारे में तुमको क्या पता है, यहाँ पे तुम कैसे काम करेगा. Durga keeps taking interviews. इधर सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन कर रहा है तो उधर कैसे जाएगा? स्क्रीनिंग. इधर ईगो दिखा रहा है तो उधर कैसे जाएगा? स्क्रीनिंग. These are screenings. So every desire for sense gratification is like a question thrown by the interviewer at you. आप उसको कैसे रिस्पॉन्ड करते हो? Depending on that, you will pass the interview or fail the interview. So, Chayeva yasya bhuvanani vibharati Durga. And why she does all this? Ichha anurupi yasya cheshtate sa. Sa, again strilinga. Sah, pullinga. Sa, strilinga. Ichha anurupamati. It is because Krishna's desire is there, that's why Durga is there. So, in Krishna consciousness, a very important aspect to understand is we never belittle demigods. We never disrespect them. They are there because Ichha Anurupamabhyasya. They are there because Krishna has given them that power. Krishna has given them that position. हमने तो नहीं बिठाया उनको, और बिठाने वाले तो भगवान ही हैं. तो भगवान ने बिठाया है उनको. सो अगर भगवान ने बिठाया है, सी मोदी हैज अ पीए. आपको अगर मोदी को मिलना है, आपका पर्सनल इक्वेशन उस पीए के साथ में कुछ नहीं लेगा, लेकिन फिर भी आपको उसके पैर पकड़ने ही होंगे. उसी प्रकार से we might not worship demigods, but it is only with their blessings that we get Krishna. When we had joined Brahmachari ashram, Bhakti Rasamrita Maharaj had told, for a person to stay Brahmachari and Sannyasi, he should have blessings of Shri. स्त्री की ब्लेसिंग से ही व्यक्ति ब्रह्मचारी और सन्यासी रह सकता है, नहीं रहेगा. So this getting blessings is a very important aspect. जीवन ब्लेसिंग से चलता है. स्वकर्म और स्वबल से वो तो केवल आपका केक रेडी हो गया, तो थोड़ा आइसिंग इधर उधर एक चेरी, वो आपका स्वबल है. लेकिन केक किससे बना है? केक बनता है ब्लेसिंग से. ये हम भूल जाते हैं. इतना सारा आइसिंग भर देते हैं और फिर हम भूल जाते हैं, अरे आइसिंग के लिए केक चाहिए. केक ही नहीं होगा तो आइसिंग खाता आएगा. हम स्वकर्तृत्व में ब्लेसिंग्स भूल जाते हैं. So a devotee never disrespects demigods. A devotee doesn't disrespect a common man. Demigod तो बहुत ऊपर है. A devotee doesn't disrespect a normal common man. A demigods को कैसे disrespect कर सकते? We understand their position and offer due respect. Why? इच्छा अनुरूपमपि यस्य, उनके कारण है वो. गोविंदमादि पुरुषम. So time up. We'll continue from text 18 next time. श्री ब्रह्म संहिता की जय. Thank you very much.